There are numerous different ways that you can protect your Google Sheet. First, I'll show you how to protect an entire sheet and all of its ranges. It's actually really simple. Just click on the Data tab and then Protect Sheets and Ranges. From there, click on Add a Sheet or Range. Now you'll notice that you can click on the entire sheet or a range within the sheet. To begin, I'll show you how to protect the entire sheet. So click on Sheet right here. Now, in the drop-down, just ensure that you have the right sheet selected if you have multiple sheets within your workbook. I'm trying to protect today's cases, so I'll ensure that sheet is selected. Now click on Set Permissions. A window should pop up, and the first two options are to show a warning when someone tries to make a change within the sheet or restrict who can actually edit the sheet. If you choose to show a warning when someone makes a change within that specific sheet, they will get a pop-up message anytime they type in one of the cells or make a change in one of the cells that warns them that they're about to make a change to a protected cell. The second option will allow you to determine exactly who has the ability to edit that specific sheet. So if you click on Restrict who can edit the range and then change the drop-down from Only You to Custom, you'll get another pop-up window. From here, you can enter as many email addresses in the prompt window as you want to give edit access to. You can also copy a list of email addresses and paste it into this window. Once you've entered all the email addresses that you want to give edit access to, just click on Done. If you have not previously shared the workbook with any of these email addresses, you'll get another window popping up asking if you want to share the workbook with those individuals. In that window, just click on the Share button. The next option is to protect the entire sheet except for a specific range. To do that, click on Add a Sheet or Range, click on Sheet, and then make sure you have the right sheet selected in the drop-down list, and then click on the checkbox that says Accept Certain Cells. From there, click on the four little boxes right here in the prompt box. Once the little prompt box gets a blue outline, now you can highlight the cells that you want to allow people to edit. In this case, I would like to allow people to leave notes as they're working the case numbers. So I'll highlight those cells. From there, I could choose to add another range of cells if I would like to. For this example, I'm not going to though. So I'll just click on OK. From there, just click on Set Permissions. In this pop-up box, I'm going to keep it as only I can edit the protected cells. That means that anyone who has access to the spreadsheet can edit the cells that I designated in the Notes column, but only I can edit any other cells, which would include the case numbers, the dates, and who the case numbers are assigned to. Now I'll just click on Done. The last thing I'm going to show you how to do is to protect only a range of cells and leave everything else the ability to edit. To do that, just click on Add a Sheet or Range, and then click on Range right here. From there, click on the four little boxes in the prompt box, and then click inside the prompt box. Once the prompt box gets a blue outline, you can highlight the range of cells that you would like to protect. For this example, I don't really care if people are able to edit anything within the spreadsheet except for the case numbers, the timestamps of the case numbers, and who they're assigned to. So I'll highlight those cells and then click OK. Now I'll click on Set Permissions. From there, you can take the same steps that you took previously by choosing who you want to give access to. If you ever need to change permissions to a protected range, you can do that by hovering over each of your protected ranges, and it'll highlight which range each rule pertains to, so you can easily tell which one you need to click on. From there, just click on the one that you want to change permissions to. Now you can click on Change Permissions to change who can edit the protected range, or you can click on the garbage can in the upper right-hand corner to delete the protection from that range altogether.